And
buddy, what?
sorry.
You can't see you yet.
I know that was just for you.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to My Illusion, which a bunch of his gamer friends sit down and play some tabletop roleplay, and apparently pull faces. That's okay. I'll drown you in this session slowly. myillusion.co.uk, which is just down below, which takes you to our Discord community. Check it out. This is where we've referred if you ever want to check out the things we're doing, the projects we're working on, and even look for the games that we're playing, and maybe even join in with us. We like new friends. Couple announcements tonight. I think just one actually. Laura, what's happening?
That's what I'm trying to find out. They've seem to be hiding a lot of the news from me. So like everything that I'm finding just now is basically from weeks ago. Oh, here we go, actually. There's something there. So, this is a wee bit on the wordy side, but there is more research being done into the role of grey matter in repairing myelin in white matter. So, you're familiar with the term grey matter because of how much it's used in media to describe the brain, but our brains are actually made up of grey matter and white matter. The grey matter is responsible for processing and interpreting information, whereas the white matter is made up of nerve fibers. So they allow different parts of the brain to communicate with each other, and myelin gives white matter its color. So MS myelin is in the white matter of the brain becomes damaged, and the messages find it harder to get through or can't be transmitted at all. So a small study has found myelin damage in white matter is connected to changes in the grey matter. So research has found that these changes might be essential for myelin repair in the white matter. This is very early stages, but the studies showing that myelin repair in the white matter is less efficient when the researchers prevented the changes in the grey matter from happening. So they think that these changes are not harmful. Instead, they might be a natural and essential part of myelin repair. So this research project is going to focus on 3 follow-up questions. Does the damage to myelin in the white matter lead to changes in the grey matter? Why are the changes in the grey matter needed for myelin repair in the white matter? And can we make use of these changes in the grey matter to make myelin repair more efficient? So it's certainly interesting to see. Right now they are doing this study, of course, with mice with an MS-like condition because, understandably, they're not really going to get somebody like myself messing about with the grey and white matter because I'd like to preserve as much of my brain that isn't damaged for the rest of my foreseeable days. But this project could help with understanding what's actually going on in grey versus white matter with people living with conditions like MS and might be able to identify new targets for treatments. So, very interesting. Hopefully we hear more about this project in the future. For more information about research projects and MS in general from the professional sources, go to mssociety.org.uk for more information.
Okay. Well, that concludes our announcements tonight. As you guys see, we haven't updated anything just yet because we're still transitioning on dates and everything else. We also got some big things come up because we've got episode 200 coming up soon. But we'll get to work on that. Just bear with us while we do update the content and everything else, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully, we'll have also to get Justin back soon. But in the meantime, it's going to be a bit of a wet work today. Let's jump in. We'll see you on the other side. So,
So many petitions.
so last we were here, the Lunar Cliffs battled a blast from their past, but not quite the same, but a very more modern version of the Dragon Blaster, which proved way too much even for these Queen Slayers, these Dragon Slayers. This god-slaying party struggled with the mechanical construct wonder of the Dwarven Empire of Muldur, which was set upon them by Boris Eddington, who they've had history with and many disputes, and most recently killing a friend of Mantra. After destroying much of the bridge and battering the party to a pulp, we do not know the fate of Mulara or Farron, but Alvor, Mantra, and Nyx do plummet from the sky bridge that connected two of the districts within the trade haven of the Austral Trade City, and have plummeted to a much lower place further down beneath the Duskhorn, which was the Undercity itself, and landing in a large vat of water or tank of some sort. There is a flow, but everybody managed to safely swim and get onto a sort of catwalk side thing that they were able to stand on. And that's where we left off. Oh. Very sneezy today. I don't know why.
Hay fever?
I don't know. I think it's because of the laundry I've been doing today. So. But yeah. So, what would you guys like to do while you're currently wringing your clothes? Or precipitating them?
Well,
Just gonna have a wee look about.
did you not have a plan? Yeah, did you not have a plan? We needed to go down here for something anyway? Like, I know we've got to meet someone, and ideally we were going to come here after.
Yeah. Hey, bedtime for you in about half an hour.
Yeet!
We can't hear.
It's bedtime for you in half an hour, okay? So do one more, if you're wanting to do more laundry, he's doing laundry for me right now. He's loaded up the washing machine for me, it's amazing. Aren't you, Mr. Pizza Face?
Dad, please could I say hello to Molly Evelyn? Mommy.
Hey, buddy. Have you had a good time at Dad's?
Yes.
Good. Now you remember you're back to school tomorrow.
Yes.
How was WrestleMania?
Good.
Yeah, did you stay up late? Did you stay up late to watch it? No, you don't sure?
Pennsylvania. Yes, I stay up late.
Good.
Very late?
You said late to watch it, but not that late. Thankfully, we watched it catch up, because we can't watch it live.
Look, you're our visitor on Saturday, right?
Yep, she came in when
I
we were
did
trying
go,
to
yeah.
sleep.
I tried to annoy you.
For a second there, I thought you meant while we were away for his birthday party.
Nah. Any evening.
Yeah, is that you done?
To my school uniform and
Double drive. Yes, go do that. and empty the washing machine, and then fill them back up again with the next round. Okay.
Yeah, because you better have a uniform ready for tomorrow.
Right, don't kiss your forehead. Come here, look at me, look at the camera. Come on. Love you. I'll come send you to bed in a bit. Oh, so with that immersion destroyed, what random child is Haldo? He's arrived.
Well, I'm gonna actually ask since the immersion's already broken, so you weren't able to watch WrestleMania live even though it was advertised on Netflix as a live event?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Demonising.
Right, so you ended up watching it on catch up then?
Yeah, because I can't watch it live because I'm not allowed to by law.
Well, that's absolutely pants, but in fairness though...
In 2028, TV license is gone, so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Well, I was going to say, like, I'm glad, like, you're in a way because it means that he won't have a messed up sleep cycle for going back to school tomorrow.
No, he's great. He did wake up quite late this morning.
How late?
Fairly.
How late?
Fairly late. I'll drop it in chat.
Yes, tell me a time, please.
Yeah, I'll tell you times that you slept last night.
Because what time?
I'll tell you in chat.
And also, what time did he go to bed at? Because, like, he's back with me tomorrow, so I don't want him to be a grumpy wee thingmy. So.
Yeah.
Good grief, he must have needed that.
Yeah.
He better sleep well for you the night.
He will. He's been hard working all day.
Fair enough.
Oh well.
Oh, right, where were we?
I don't know. I think we're playing tabletop roleplay here, but I'm not sure.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I've got my dice out and stuff, but we're kind of like not on the dice tray. We're just kind of sitting there.
The dice. Do we kill him today? It's a high number. It's a high chance we'll kill you today. That's how it works, right?
I crave the sweet release of death at this
I'm gonna
point.
win today. Oh, I might be using the red dice today.
So, just to also point out, it's very loud in here. The water running from all directions. You see tunnels. The catwalk itself you're in, it seems to be partially broken, part of it missing on your right. On the left, the catwalk itself wraps around the edge of the room, and there seems to be two other T-junctions. One goes that way, another one looks like it go that way, but it's now separated, and there's a portcullis sort of blocking your. So you guys have pulled yourself up on. We'll call it the north side. You know your compass directions anyway. Keen mind.
Yeah.
This catwalk itself runs eastward, westward. When you go westward, it goes south, and it does carry on to the bottom, and then suddenly you see that side that has broken off. It's eroded, disappeared. But there's also another junction that heads off to the side that heads to an area with a very closed gate. But to your east, you see it also loops around. So it seems to be a big loop, but on the south side the loop's gone. It's disappeared. But there's also another T-junction that seems to walk through to a tunnel. So you have two routes to potentially.
So you're saying we are in a sort of thing that has a T-junction at either side.
I'll send you an
Is
image
that what you're saying?
the group chat. There you go. That's effectively what you got here.
So
You're
basically
about
a
in the middle.
giant H. Oh, okay.
Horrible explanation.
A wee bit. I still don't understand what I'm looking at.
So, The inner lines is the catwalk you're on. There's 2 lines going out for the which takes you through to the next areas. The blue areas indicating this is a wet area, and you're in a chamber with the final line around it. Make sense?
I'll fake it till I make it.
See the black lines that you're in the middle of the thing with just now?
I think I get it, but...
Yeah, it's a catwalk that's going around the edge of the room.
Okay, like, I think I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure still, but I
where's
think
the
I get
exits
it.
to that room?
So see the lines that goes out of the box? That's your exits.
There's no lines going out of the box. Oh, you mean the... But
Yeah.
I thought that was a wall.
Let me
That looks
add
like
this.
a wall to me.
Let me add this to paint for a sec.
I mean, I'm being brutally
It's like-
honest, I'm that used to seeing,
Yeah.
like, the wee quarter circle, like, to indicate a door. And... Oh, there you are.
I mean, if you want a sneaky thing I'm doing now is this. So, because to me that looks like walls with solid lines. But you're saying they go out the 2 lines.
Let me. There.
Wait, so the black lines of the walkway and the black lines of the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. But then the water is separate from the walkway that we're on.
Yeah, so water's below you, you just climbed out of it. Just to emphasise, it's not showing that's the root of the water, it's just showing the whole room is wet.
Okay, if that's the case, I am updating my thing.
Oh, we can't see that drawer, by the way.
Why not?
And it says bad pathway.
Yeah, bad gateway.
Oh well, works for me.
Well, this is loud.
What?
Yeah. What now?
I mean, Mantra's already said what next twice.
What?
I'm just going to point in, like, the other direction of the, like, I'm just going to go compass face, like, I'm just going to point in the direction of the northern catwalk and go, what?
I can't hear you.
So, did you know your way around here? And then if she's still saying what, I'm going to use message. And I'm going to say to her, do you know your way around here? Like, how would we get... Because I'm pretty sure you said you had a plan that needed us to get here at some point anyway, so we might as well...
No. Pulls out whole coin, goes. Cast messages. No. I was just going to show you where to go. I don't know this place. I've never been here before. There was supposed to be a map, but that's going to be at the entranceway you would have been coming in, and I have no idea where that is from here.
Well, we're below the bridge, so if we remember roughly geographically where we want to be,
North?
would it be north or would it be west?
North is her best bet, but she walks round towards the catwalk and she comes across this large portcullis that she's blocking the path, and she tries to lift out and goes, "Oh, this is stuck. So we're not going this way."
Can you see past it?
Yeah. There's
not all
another
have
room.
lifted
There's
it?
lots of water. The catwalk is destroyed, but the catwalk does go from left to right if we can get to there.
Like, do we not all have Misty Step? Because we could just go.
And limited ways of getting back. Do we want to explore, or do we want to take shortcuts in directions we don't know where we're going?
I guess we can go west, and then if we don't see anything, we can keep this in mind and go past.
Okay. I don't have Misty Step.
You don't have Misty Step? Well, luckily for you, you could fit nicely in a bag of holding temporarily while I Misty Step.
I'm not getting in that.
What's wrong? I'm sure you've had to hide in a bag.
We're walking! She walked to the northern catwalk. And she stands waiting for you to the northern side of the room.
I thought you said the northern one had the portcullis and we're going west.
West has portcullis.
Well, that goes against what you said earlier.
No,
I just drew a portcullis to the north.
But she then walks into the west one because this was stuck.
Oh, because your map had a line on the north, not on the west.
Anyway.
Oh, time to undo and then redraw.
Okay, so we're going north then.
Yep, let's go north then.
Red little mark specifies blocked way. Let's do it heading north. So as you walk through this long chamber, now, to your dismay, as you walk closer towards the cylinder tunnel, there's water flowing towards you, and it's about maybe 3 feet deep, and it's back current. So I need everybody to make an athletics check to see if you can walk.
Hold your breath.
Oh no, it's only 3 feet, and there's no kendo or domes here. The 17
So athletics, you say?
Yes, in athletics to see if you're strong enough to weather against the water, because it is head flow.
That's
17.
an 11.
Look at it, we all make it. Alf with less of a, I would say, not less of an effort, less of grace, but you make it into the next room. But as you come down the pipes, there's a fall of water coming down, which you have to walk through, and by the time you get to the other side, you are completely soaked again.
You know it's only on your screen, on the stream.
What? Oh, yeah, okay.
Are you aware that your stream is only your screen?
I know. I've got eyes this way, that way, that way. I'll look at my desk, look at the screen, look at the stats, look at this, look at the map, look there, look for messages.
You need to become a spider.
Actually, no, because spiders usually have very poor eyesight despite having lots of eyes.
Spider with glasses.
That'd be an optometrist's wet dream.
Battery 80%.
Imagine, like, you're the what do you call it, the price of that prescription.
Every single eye has a different prescription.
Exactly. Oh, imagine how long the eye exam would
Right.
take.
What?
So what do we see out of the path to the north?
Fuck's sake, the glare on them.
I don't know.
You enter into another chamber. It's quite much smaller, but it's again a large body of water underneath. The catwalk's raised above it. There's a ladder going down. For this one, it goes straight across, and it's also a cross section that goes left to right as well. You can see the exit to your north is blocked. Similar again, another portcullis, but you can see the options to go left or right.
So what? The path ends with a dead drop down, and there's a path going across that we would have to jump to. Is that what you're saying?
No. So when you guys were coming through the chamber, there was a flow coming down to you, which is all the water that came this way. But you can still continue in that direction forward.
Okay.
And you're now in that new room. As if it's the only route you can technically go.
So is this a square room, or is it...
More or less.
And...
There you go.
And the catwalk goes straight on. Oh, and there's a cross section. See, you said there was only one going straight across.
It's straight across, and there's also a section goes left to right as well.
But you said
so-
that
So directly in front of us is blocked. Then we can either go left or right. I made a dire mistake putting this in the bottom right hand corner. This is out of this freaking map.
I mean, we might
You're
as
not on
well
the
just
bottom
go
right. You're
left.
about middle bottom.
So you definitely can't use this link. Oh,
Yeah, the light doesn't work.
I mean, to be fair, I prefer hand drawing anyway for things like this. So
this is hand drawing. Well, it's hand drawing on a computer. I'm using a mouse. I just have infinite paper.
see, when I talk hand drawn, I mean like your pencil, paper, ink. Proper old school.
Pen. Infinite paper.
We'll agree to disagree on this one. Right, okay, so left or right? What are we thinking?
Oh, the host is blocking non-LAN IP addresses. Good to know. What was that, sorry?
I'm saying left or right?
If we go left, we might be able to see what's... If we go left, we might be able to see what's beyond that gate to the previous room and maybe map it out a bit better. But how's the water flowing?
If all directions coming into this room. So the water's
so
now
that's like
behind you, is
mixing room
pushing you
almost.
towards the room. But the water's now fallen down and the catwalk is... You've moved out of the fall of the water and you're now on the part of the catwalk that's not currently being watered away.
I reckon that you had a fair point about seeing if we can take a look into the blocked path on the left, so I propose that we go left.
So this route, again, muscle your way up the steps that takes you into the next section. It's a tunnel, mostly brick, stone, water's flowing towards you. You can hear the water pouring from what you can imagine is somewhere from the Trade Haven or the Dusk Warren, and yeah. Eventually, as you get to the point where the water's flowing down from the ceiling, it's now pushing you to the next area, which you enter, and it is a wider version of the room you're already in. It's quite long, but the water is not coming in from the top. It's coming in from spouts. Worded it wrong the first way. The water you coming in, there's no ceiling water. As you walk forward, the water's coming in, but this time the water's coming in from smaller holes on the side, and there's a lot of it. I don't think we're gonna probably have to hold our breath at this point.
Huh? So did we go left? Sorry.
Yeah, go left.
And you're saying it's water.
Yep.
So
and
how
as you come to,
is it layout-wise? Because you said there's water coming in
It's a long
from every
corridor
side.
with lots of water bursting into the hole from what looks to be holes in the walls. There's lots of them, and this is about a mile long. And the water flow here is very heavy. You're struggling to keep your balance on your current athletics. Alv, you're currently struggling to even make any footwork in this room.
Maybe a tactical retreat and we go right?
Potentially. It seems like a very forced route here.
Well, you can make it through if you want. It'll take a bit of effort, but it's a possibility. You get swept, and you'll get thrown right back into the room you were just in.
I mean, might as well try.
Okay. So as you muster your way through, Alf, I would like you to make another athletics check to see if you can actually overcome this. Nyx and Mantra, the current 17s, are able to do so. You'll probably do a bit better this time.
Yeah, about that. Do you remember how I've got a -1 to athletics?
Well, make a sleight of hand check to see if you can grab onto the railing as you suddenly go down and you start jetting backwards towards the beach.
30.
30. You grab on and you hold on tight. What's your con score? Modifier, sorry. What's your con modifier?
+2.
Okay. This is the fun part. The water, your head is underwater and you have water flowing into your face right now. You have 2 rounds before you drown. No, sorry, 3 rounds before you drown. I need you to make a strength check to try and pull yourself out of the water and get onto the catwalk.
I hate this. So that's a 6.
Can't you
Alright,
fly?
hold on. Flying water, Lona knows all about flying into the water as a harpy in our Pathfinder game many years ago. Yeah, you remember that, don't you?
Of course you would bring that up. But yeah, like, I've got a feeling that if I can't pull myself out, then flying isn't going to be able to do much good.
Do I see this?
Hold on a minute.
Alf, another strength check, please, to see if you can try and get up, because you aren't able to take any breaths right now.
As I said, do I see this?
No, you've got guys are marching ahead with Alva.
That's a 20 with a -1, so that's a 19.
That's fine. You manage to pull yourself up, and you take in air.
I mean, I would have thought with passive perception, I would have noticed that she flew behind.
I mean, in fairness, like, I'm assuming that you're focused on, like, you're making sure we go the right way.
There's a lot of noise, and your hands are kind of covered trying to get all this water. You effectively are blinded and deafened here, so perception-wise, unless she was within 10 feet of you, which she probably wasn't, no. So, Alf, make a new athletics check to see if you can now muster yourself forward.
That's an 8.
You're still holding on with your strength check, thankfully, but you're definitely struggling here. What
I
does
just
your
noticed
ranger
I have
powers give you?
150 foot of rope.
Anything for your ranger powers that might help other than Misty Step?
All I can really think of is Misty Step or Rope Trick, to be honest with you.
Bit more complex situation. You do have Dimension Door, which can help, but you will have limited uses of that.
To be fair, I've only got one charge of that.
It's my wording when I said limited uses of that.
Actually, could I potentially use Wind Wall to push myself forward?
Not even, because you won't be able to move the wind wall itself. You won't be able to use that to divert the water. It'll stop it for a moment, but then the water will just become twice as hard initially before returning to its usual flow.
Unless you use it behind you, because, physics.
That's
To push yourself
that's
forward.
just turning this pipe, this waterway, into a tank that's filling up behind her, making the water levels rise. And it will rise, it will flow quickly.
Yeah, actually.
I was wiggling my toes and Star decided to put a face in it.
Aw. I see, well then. So, what you want me to do then? I'll athletics check.
Yeah, give it another go so you can bust yourself onwards.
And that's a 4, I swear to God.
And so you do get yourself one. So, you two make it to the other side, and you take a. When you make it to this room is a large waterfall coming down the centre of the room with a catwalk that goes straight across and again across. But this room is far more square-like.
Straight across and then across.
Cross.
I'm
I'm emphasising with my hand right now.
Is that
Yes,
is that like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And
And how far did we have to travel for that?
About 400, 500, 600 feet.
Would we have travelled that a massive distance without actually looking back and checking on our friends?
Here's the thing. There's so much water coming in from the sides, you don't have very much view of each other. But Alvar's still yet to appear.
Yeah, but you hold on to each other's shoulders and stuff.
I want to change other shoulders with water forcing towards you. No.
Well, I'll wait about 30 seconds, and if Alf doesn't show up, I guess I'll head back.
Alf, do you still want to try again?
Oh, good grief. Like, I swear to God, like, this,
I'm I'm looking
It's
at it to
definitely
see
not
if I
going
can
to
give
work
you any
on you.
hints of what to use, but you've got nothing really helpful. For range, you're not very well equipped.
I mean, I didn't have on like my bingo card, water-filled maze.
Oh.
The only thing I can think of is drinking like the potion of gaseous form and following along like a fart.
But then you'll be
Well, like
following the water.
you'll get rinsed away.
How would it be rinsed away if I'm in gaseous form?
Because liquid will definitely wash your gas ass away. The flow of water coming this way is heavy, like really heavy. So, just to be very clear, DC is 15 to walk this way. Make a survival check for me.
I could have been survival the whole time.
Nope. This is you to figure out how you're going to get around this.
37.
Very simple. Daggers, arrows could be used to help wedge yourself along. You just need to dig into the walls and just drag it forward. But there's a lot of pipes that's going to probably push your hands and things away, and you can easily drop your weapons. You could try using the floor, but that would require you to hold your breath, which is going to be very difficult, and you have no idea how far this is because you've only managed to move 5 feet in this whole time. You're back at the catwalk, look at the wall coming down, and as you start trying to walk through, you're slipping too much. It's water's just being too heavy for you. But apart from that,
Next time you're holding my hand.
Next time I'm drinking the gaseous liquid and I'm going in your backpack.
You can fit in my bag of holding without drinking it.
True. Right, okay, I'll try the trick with the daggers then.
okay,
But I
make
really
an
don't think
athletics
this is
check
good.
with advantage.
I really don't think this is going to work though. Okay, first roll's a 13. Second roll's a 17.
You see the final way a routine that's allowing you to get going on. Mantra has been more than 30 seconds.
I'll start heading back. But I'll be calling Alva as I'm going. Alv, you there?
What?
You okay?
What? Mantra, I can't hear you. What you saying?
I'll use message on Alf.
You do not hear anything, Alf.
120 feet range.
Yep, 600 feet distance.
So then I'll move a bit and then I'll try again and I'll keep doing.
So, this is not so much fighting against the water to walk forward. This is fighting against the water so you don't fly forward faster. So this is going to require a different check. Can you make an acrobatics check? So
Maybe.
you can keep your balance while you walk towards Alf in this.
I mean, I have a reliable feat, so things are acrobatics. My minimum is 31.
That's fine. So you just
So
Go
that's a
through.
nat 20, so 41.
yeah, you walk through just normal. Do. No, you don't see each other. Alf, deck saving throw, please. Deck saving throw.
I'm using message every now and then.
Okay.
so
Fair.
before-
You made me
Eventually,
Let's
you
say
do
that.
hear. I don't need it. It's fine because you just remind me she's using message every few seconds. You do hear all of a sudden, Alf, meow.
Alf, you okay?
Yeah, I'm coming. Just slowly making my way there. Stay there.
I mean, it's message, so she doesn't need to be able to say it nicely. Stay here. I started making my way back to get you. I'll go back to the room.
Yep, I'll be there in a bit.
Do you need the hand?
No, I'm getting there. Found a way through the water.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Yep, see you soon.
I'll turn around and I'll dash, ignoring difficult terrain.
What just separates in front of you as you want. You make it back, and she goes, "Where is she?" Oh,
She's
where is
coming.
she? Okay. And eventually you make it there, Alf. Your bags feel tremendously heavier, by the way.
I've just taken an abundance of water in all my bags.
Yep.
I'm just gonna like
Nyx
get
just
myself up.
puts a hand on you and just drags her hand on your face, and then all of a sudden you're dry. Oh, and have this. She casts guidance on you. Yes, Nyx knows guidance.
I'm just gonna look at her and go, did you have to drag your hand over my face like that?
No. You have to take so long?
Touché.
You'll both of you look at this massive column of water just pouring down into this room.
Where's all this water coming from?
Beats me.
Sorry
The
about
thing is, though, she puts her hand in it, her hand kind of drops really quickly, pushes it back out. It's clean. This is something you just realise as well. None of the water you have seen in here is sewage. It's all clean water.
Oh, thank God for that, because there were no do sewage ages ago.
I believe we had to walk through it at one point, yeah. But, yeah, it's a good observation.
I mean, if it's enough of us, we could probably drink it all. Be easier to get through.
No, I think we would get a little bit bloated.
I mean, if we drink all this water, do you not think we're going to have a bigger problem? Because what goes in must eventually come out. And I'd rather be wading through clean water
I mean,
than
technically we're contaminating water by being here.
So, if this is all clean water, is it coming from a clean water source? Or does it lead to, like, above?
Well, was it not that the water treatment is done down here?
I remember it's called the Calzareth Waterway. It could be water that comes from tunnels or perhaps from the mountains or something. Off here, then that's like hundreds, that's dozens of miles away.
Because I didn't take notes last session, but I was told that my character's history knowledge of the area.
A little bit.
I knew something about a treatment or something like that. There we go. Well, do we keep following the clean water, or do we follow where it came from, or follow where it's going? That's probably a decision to make.
As you say that, you hear a
We see a
faint
jobby floating
whisper.
past.
You hear a faint whisper come through. You can't even make it the direction it came from.
Okay.
Make a perception check, both of you.
Is that the Rat King? 32.
So, yep, you heard it.
26.
Yes. You can all hear Mantra's voice.
I didn't
What?
know you did ventriloquism.
As you listen to it further, you realize I said this earlier.
What did we say?
Well, you said when you arrived. And you hear Nix's voice and Alva's voices as well. You're hearing the conversation you had when you first came into this lovely Waterway. Here's that your voices seem to be travelling, which is quite weird considering how loud and deafening it is.
Yeah. Okay. It seems anything we say will be heard everywhere here.
Well, it's a good thing that we weren't telling our deepest, darkest, scariest secrets then. Mainly just drowning.
Is this when at some point we hear Alva drowning? Then she gets embarrassed.
Hey, I've already owned up to it, so I've nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. Maybe a little bit of embarrassment, but still.
You know what? I think it is one of the things I think I remember is the entrance that way that we were supposed to use was similar to the rooms that we just been in before that tunnel. So it could be in either of these directions.
Either of the three other directions, or all four directions, like the one we came from, or
Well, we could go back that way, but I didn't see a way into the room other than the directions we took.
So, if we go left, there's a way we may end up going back toward where that blocked gate was. If we continue on this path, at least we're going a semi-straight line. We'll get somewhere. And if we turn right, there was a blocked gateway that way as well. I'm tempted to say let's go left. So south.
Oh, she guidances you again. Alf says that should help you with the push through. Oh.
We can hold hands if you want.
We can if you want. And as you walk through the area, water's coming down, but you make it to the western side of the chamber. Oh, sorry, the left, so the southern side of the chamber.
Yeah.
And as you peek in, it's the exact same as the previous one, except the water's flowing away from you.
What do you mean by exact same? Just another cross shape?
So it's a long corridor, water's coming in from the sides, but the water's flowing away from you in this one.
Let's go back and head towards where the source was.
Okay.
Sorry, Al.
No, it's gotta be done.
Which way are we going?
Going back to room 3. Backwards. Back north. And then we get to that crossroad again.
Oh, you're still in that room. You're about to head into... Oh, mind you, there's a little bit of transition. That's fine. So back into the centre room of the 4 ways again. Or the one before that. give an idea. You're now in the central waterway, and you're about to head south from there.
Well, we did, and then you said it was another 4-way one, and the water was heading away.
Yeah.
So let's head north. Like, is the water going away from all directions
Yeah.
from here?
All directions. There's water coming down, but you also, when it seems the amount of water that's coming into this room seems to be disproportionate of the amount of water that's actually coming down from the ceiling. It's in the central walkway. If you do want to head north, it's another flowway to you towards the north direction.
And the west, is it away from this room as well?
Everything is all water flows away from this room.
Just because it was disproportionate amount that was coming into this room, that's what I was asking. Well, no one else is making it up our mind, so let's go north.
Yeah.
So as you guys try to steadily walk down, acrobatics checks for each of you, please. Alf, you have a D4.
Sorry, what was that?
You got a D4 on top of this, but you're fine anyway. Let's set that check.
I was going to say that's a 25 with a G4.
34.
D4 disappears.
Did she fail?
Yep, she failed, and she's disappeared into the water, and she's now flowing towards the direction you were going. And
Going north, yeah.
good to know. Right.
So what do we see?
So as you make your way to the other side, like the room you were in before you went into the room the water flowing in, it's the exact same layout.
As in,
There's one
as
distance though.
cross.
Yeah, there's one distance though. On one of the walls there's a hook and a satchel hanging there. And it looks like a small tunnel. Different to anything you've seen before. A little small tunnel at the top, which comes in from the ceiling. There's a satchel right next to it.
I want to reach for his satchel.
Pull it down. Does contain a scroll inside a bottle that's sealed.
And you said there was a tunnel coming from above.
Yep.
So whereabouts is that? If you say this room's
It's
exactly the
about-
same, so it's got
It's
a
about
crosswalk.
25 feet above you.
Yeah, so this room's a sort of crosswalk style. Is it coming directly down,
when you
or
come
is it
in,
going
it's
at
to
an
your
angle?
right. It's right to your right.
It's to the
Yeah,
right.
This seems
Yeah,
to be
but is
something
it
that's
coming at
been
an
mined.
angle? Is it going straight down?
It's straight down into this room.
Straight down into this room. And since this room is kind of going in 4 different directions, what
There's no
quadrant would it be
catwalk
in? No catwalk under it? Yeah, what quadrant would it be in?
The southeast side.
Go. So let's see what's in the scroll.
So as you fish it out, you get that.
So I probably don't want the scroll to get wet, so is it worth me casting portable hole to go up